Electricity is not magic, it is the controlled movement of electrons through a material. To understand voltage, current, and how a solar cell works, you need a simple picture of what matter is made of. No physics degree required. All matter is made of atoms. Each atom has a nucleus at its center, holding positive protons, surrounded by a cloud of negative electrons. In a neutral atom, the electrons and protons balance, so the charges cancel out. In metals like copper, the outer electrons are held loosely and can drift from atom to atom. Materials full of these free electrons are conductors. In rubber, plastic, and glass, electrons are held tight, so they are insulators that block the flow. Silicon sits in between as a semiconductor. On its own, it conducts poorly, but adding a trace of other atoms, called doping, transforms it. That is what makes silicon the heart of every solar cell and diode. Doping makes two layers. Phosphorus gives an N-type layer with spare electrons. Boron gives a P-type layer with electron holes. Where they meet, a p-n junction forms with a built-in electric field. Charge is what it is all about. Current is simply the rate of charge flowing past a point. 1 ampere is a huge river of electrons, more than a billion of them passing every second. So how does a cell make power? A photon of light knocks an electron loose at the junction and the built-in field sweeps it into the circuit. The more light, the more electrons freed and the more current flows. So remember the picture. Matter is atoms, conductors share electrons freely, and doped silicon with its junction turns light into a flow of charge. That is the foundation under voltage, current, and the solar cell.